Technical difficulties, everyone.
Second was Keith down there in the 44. Third was Marty Party in the 51. Fourth was Cushion Pushing in the 68. And fifth was Clayton in the 4 for D for C. As we started stage 2, the 34 Maggio Magic picking right back up where he is, as well as Marty Party trying to battle for second as they come off of turn 2. Tony down low below the 44, battling for third, as the 23 of Gar is running the high side, trying to stay in that battle as well. Side by side through turns 3 and 4. Coming for lap 2, 3 wide as they exit turn 4. 2 rows back. Oh, a little bit of tapping here and there. Everyone holding on to it as they go into 1 and 2.
I'm almost there. Loading it. Okay, I'm in. Okay, now I can actually see the racing.
Yep, as things settle down, we still see Maggio Magic in 34 leading, followed by the 51 of Marty Party, who's running in that machine for D for C tonight. Tony in the 45, Gar in the 23, side by side as they come down the front stretch. Still 2 by 2. Here comes Nate Games in the 24 in that Nitro racing machine. The 39 having issues turning. Hearing over the radio tonight. Dolan Trent on the high side, he's slipping back a little bit. As we see Nitro there as well in the 2 truck right in front of him. He was up in the top 3 before he got shuffled back early. Dolan slow going through the front stretch. Kevin up into the wall in the number 40 Fatal Machine. As everyone kind of starts single filing out here. As we are now joined by Hazard County. Hazard, how you doing, buddy? As I realize he cannot hear me at the moment.
Ooh. The 24 and 3 both got loose coming off on turn 2 there.
Yep, turn 2 and turn 4, both very treacherous for that. As we see, everyone's still kind of single-filed now. As it looks like the 68 has blown a motor. As we go back up to the lead, Maggio Magic and Marty Party fighting side by side as they come down the backstretch. Gar right behind the 34 and that 23 machine, as Keith Ayers in the 44 is there as well. As you get 3 teammates lined up nose to tail, as Gar slides up in front of the 51, Marty up into the wall off of 2. That'll slow him up and give opportunity for the 45. Maggio still leading this group as they come around 1 and 2 now. And Gar now making a move for the lead as he gets there. Oh, and now here comes Keith trying to make a move on the 34. And here comes Tony Flowers on the outside of Keith. Huge momentum out of that 45 truck. And the 51 of Marty Party is there as well. It's a 5-truck battle for the lead here. Right now, Guard trying to pull away. It's all for second as Keith comes out ahead of it.
I feel like we only have a few laps remaining in the stage.
Yes, we should.
Just
Hazard, you there, bud?
Yes, Grant.
How you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing good. Thank you for checking up on me. Sorry I was late.
Oh, it's
Oh,
okay.
no, you're fine.
The broadcast
You're fine.
was late anyway because I couldn't get into it. So
Yep. As Gar got into the wall, come down the backstretch, Keith trying to make a move,
Ooh,
gets blocked.
44
Inevitably,
got into Maggio.
Maggio went to the high side. Contact between those two as they exit 4. Gar still leading the lap there. He clips the grass going down the front stretch now. Going into one little contact again to the 44 and the 34. Here comes Marty Party in the 51. Trying to capitalize on it, but can't do it. Maggio, huge run on the outside. Pulls up even with Keith again after being a truck and a half back. Tony Flyers in the 45. He's up high as well. Contact
Maggio.
with the 34 and the 44.
Ooh,
Oh, the
they're wrecking.
45's around. Oh,
Tony Flyers.
great save, Tony.
Oh, 45 is.
Oh, yep.
Caution's out, or that was the end of the
And
stage. One of the two.
I'm pretty sure that was caution. Oh no, that
So
was the stage.
to give you all a little update. Sorry,
Gar,
Grant.
Marty, Maggio, and Chase.
So to give you all a new update, there's a new 4-truck team that has opened up, with Maggio being the owner.
Yep, right now he is the only driver announced for that team. And he's been putting on a little bit of a clinic tonight.
Uh-oh.
As
And
we
if you
heard,
remember,
you know,
he has this team in the bush.
yep, that is Magic Motorsports. As Gar leading the field, the stage 3 here. Marty Party on his outside, the 34 of Maggio in second. $37 laps go here. 16 in the tank. It'll be a 2-stop stage 3 here for these trucks. Gar's still leading.
That was for end of stage?
Yeah, that was into stage 3. The 44 of Keith in second, the 3 of KJ in third as they battle for second side by side. The 34 and the 39 side by side as well, battling for fourth. That is Maggio and Jade, who has been having a pretty bad truck tonight. But he's going to let Maggio go, and then he slides up as here comes the 52 of Chase down at the bottom. These trucks putting on one heck of a show tonight. I know we got in a little bit late with the stream, but, you know, still putting in some huge racing here tonight at Texas. Not one of those tracks known for not putting on the best racing, but I would have to say no complaints tonight. As Jade making a move on the 34 as they come down the backstretch. That again is for position, 4th place. The 51 of Marty Party breathing heavily down the 39's neck. Things kind of settle down. Marty Party with his teammate Clayton right behind him, followed by Nitro in the 2. Tony Flyers in the 45, I believe. Yep.
So, what are the stages for tonight? I don't know if the broadcast got that.
Yeah, when we restarted stage 3 here, it was 37 to go.
Ooh,
So, there's a big
some-
lap count tonight.
somebody was around in the back. Chase. 52 was around.
Yep, that Night Racing 52, a lot of heavy damage on that front nose.
Ooh, and the
As
24
we look for a battle of
just,
the lead.
24 just lost an engine.
And that is a Nitro Racing machine.
Yep. Nitro Racing having an issue tonight as well as Night Racing. They blew a motor in the 68 machine for cushion pushing. As Maggio Magic takes the lead, Guard now back to second. The third place is under contest from KJ. Jade up high in that 39 as Marty Party and Clayton are trying to come through as well.
And the 50 or the 4 is getting under Marty. We're trying to attempt to get under Marty.
Jade falls back into 5th place. Under pressure from the 34 of Maggio.
And a reminder, Jade is coming off a win at Daytona.
That is Keith in the lead. Keith got the lead there.
Gar is now taking the lead right now.
Yep, he's battling down on the inside, but we've seen some trucks getting some huge runs on that high side. As it looks like 51 is underneath the 3, third wide off of 2.
That's very risky, especially at Texas.
You'd be surprised. I've seen it work a couple times tonight as it
Marty.
looks like Marty get the apron.
And the 4's in the
And
grass.
Clayton, yep, cutting the grass. It looked like Jade followed him.
Getting a little racy up here.
Battle for third between Keith and I
Ooh,
believe.
Looks like Keith hit the wall.
Yep, he did get onto the wall coming off of 2. As it looks like KJ going for the lead now on Gar. The 4 of Clayton up there battling, trying to get something to happen. Side by side down into 1. 6 cars in this lead pack. There goes Jade getting loose off of turn 2. Clayton up into second now. As we are 3 wide again. Back there for about the 4th position.
Ooh,
and
Marty
it
is
looks like
pitting.
Marty Party. Yep.
First one coming down pit road. So I wonder how long these boys will stay out, knowing that he...
Well, that depends really on how much fuel these guys have for their load.
Ooh,
I think it's 16th
Gar
lap
into
as
the
Gar
wall.
goes into the inside wall.
That sounds like a hard hit.
The Toyotas are coming into came into pit road, so they're going on a strategy call. Jade look under Maggio for second. Haven't seen Jade all night, really, and then all of a sudden stage 3 is up here racing in this front pack.
Yep, and here comes Keith battling back again down on the inside. He's gotten around Clayton, trying to get around Maggio now.
Keith
And it sounds like the 3, the 39, and the 34 may be coming in about 2 laps, for what I'm hearing.
And the 3 is still under
attack.
Keith's team.
Which is
a 45 going into pit road now, and that's one of the Fatal trucks.
And I do know that 3 is probably a Fatal affiliate.
That's, the 3 I think is Nitro's. 3 and 39 pitting this time by.
Would not be shocked to see the 44 come with them.
44 is going to come in too. And Maggio's coming in as well.
Might see all
The
5
only
of these
Magic
guys
Motorsports truck
Ooh, the 30.
in the field, mind you.
And the
They're all
Ford
good.
truck is going to come in as well. Yep.
Great entry by Jade there. If he didn't speedy, gained up past the 3 on coming onto pit road there. Now I will go to Marty and we will see.
And Maggio and Keith busted for speeding by 10 miles an hour.
Tough break.
So right now we got Marty coming out of turn 2.
Oh no, Maggio didn't get a penalty even though it didn't call it. Interesting, Maggio out second.
And it looks
Or
like
behind that
Marty's going to take
3
his
machine.
lead. And he does by a considerable margin. He's a good straightaway backstretch ahead now.
As I can hear, 4 seconds ahead of the 34.
Excuse me.
Did Jade have a speeding penalty?
Yeah, Jade got the speeding penalty. I don't know how Maggio didn't. Because like I said, both of them thought it was 55 instead of 45.
Tough break for Jade, points leader of the Fired Up Truck Series.
Yep.
Now let's see if this 4-pack or 4.5 cars can reel down Marty.
I'd go ahead and say 5 trucks there. But it's getting more to be about 3 now.
That's why I went 4.5. 3.5.
But, you know, these 3 are pretty well in line. Just helping push each other along here.
Marty did come in around, what, 3 laps before these guys?
2 or 3 laps, yeah. But we know Marty, he can definitely able to save, and it looks like the Ford truck has blown a motor. So that's another Toyota out of the field now. Maggio's almost having a run on KJ, but he slides up behind him. Helps just push him along down the backstretch. Marty Party still leading this race by a huge margin.
Ooh, the 34 gets a little tight going into turn 2 there.
Yeah, for me it looked like I got a little bit of help in with the front from the 44. And they are slowly reeling in Marty.
And remember, Marty is the defending truck champion.
He is. I wonder what these guys, if they're going to change their strategy up by seeing Marty coming in just those 2 laps earlier and see how far he got out, if that changes these 3 strategy up any to try to gain on Marty.
As I'm hearing over team communications, or the radio chatter, these 3 are not quite decided on what they're going to do pit strategy-wise. They're going to try to catch this 51 before they do anything.
And who are the 3 just asking, Grant?
It's KJ, Maggio, and Keith.
It's a Nitro, a Maggio, and a
Fatal.
Fatal truck.
Yep. Nitro, Magic, and Fatal. As
Speaking of
KJ
which,
up high, and here comes Marty Party to the pit.
Ooh, Marty's coming to pit, so these guys know that Marty jumped out that far ahead of him coming to with 2. I wonder if they'll come down this time.
.44 Keith is going to be pitting now.
Looks like the 3
I believe
might
the
be.
3 may be as well.
let's see if these guys can get a good jump on Marty Party,
Ooh,
defending
they
truck
did
champion.
not pit. The 3 did not
Nope.
pit.
Side by side for actually for the lead right now.
Usually Texas doesn't put on great racing, but it seems like tonight these guys are really showing how good Texas can be.
Yeah, it's been definitely interesting to watch tonight as the 52 is around.
Ooh.
That is Chase 71 again.
I thought he...
No,
No,
he
that
just-
was
yeah, he
Clayton
just-
that logged out. Okay.
Yeah, he just spun out, chased the one time.
As Keith is coming off of pit road right now. Gar coming out of pit road.
Let's see. When did
Leader-
these guys decide?
So confirmation, Clayton
Gar
Clayton
is
is
the
out of the
leader
race.
coming to 9 to go.
Oh, Gar's the leader?
Yep, Gar's the leader right now.
How's Gar the leader?
I don't think he's pitted yet. Or no, 3 KJ.
So
my
confirmation,
bad.
Clayton
It was
is
KJ.
out?
I was like, wait.
Yeah, my bad. I was
I was
thinking
so
Cup,
confused.
I was thinking Cup roster for some reason. My bad.
With 9 to go,
Oh.
so these guys are gonna do a two tire strategy, or just a splash of fuel if they can make it. That's their.
Coming 8 to go.
So that is their call. To try to. Marty did the 4 tire pit early. These guys are gonna probably go to those 2 tires and see if they can just hold up.
Mm-hmm. 3 is pitting this time.
And it looks like Maggio's backed off, so he might come to. Oh no, Maggio's gonna hide, so he's gonna go at least one more. Let me bring it to Maggio.
So the leader of the race is whom?
The 34 of Maggio right now.
No, I think Maggio was a lap down.
Is he? Oh
I
yeah,
think
because
so.
he sped. And oh no, it should be the 34.
So it should be the 3 that's leading?
No, the 3 came
Right now
into
it's
pit
the
road.
3. I think the next car to take the lead will be Marty.
Oh.
Because again, Marty was the first one to pit as
Yeah.
he just went by. There goes Keith in the 44. Maggio pitting now. So Marty Party should have the lead once everything cycles through.
Everything should have been cycled through, and Marty should have the lead again.
Yes, Kevin
If
is
that
coming out
is
of pit
correct.
road.
Yeah, if it's correct.
You know, it's a good thing I've got a headset on. Listen to Discord.
So KJ
Um,
had some problems.
I don't know.
It might
Maggio
be
may have the
Maggio.
lead here.
Yeah, I'm going with Maggio. I think he took no
Cause,
tires.
oh, yep, he did not take tires there.
Or
That's
just
really
right
gonna
side.
hurt.
Or just right side. It's one of the two.
No, he said no tires. I just
Oh.
heard it.
So now we're just looking for Marty, which is quite a ways back there.
Yeah, Maggio just went into turn 1. Marty's just now entering turn 1. Just took 3 laps to go. Leader will be coming to 2 this time.
Could you ask Discord, Grant, of who's leading?
It's definitely Maggio.
It's Maggio.
Ah, it is. Okay. As we're coming to 2 laps to go.
Nope.
No?
Taking the white flag this time, sponsored by the Revved Up Podcast. Maggio Magic one more time around.
But remember, Marty's not too far away, so he could claim it.
Oh, getting word that Maggio may be running out of fuel.
Looks like he's still going right now.
He ran out coming out of turn 2.
Oh, he's sputtering now.
Coasting.
He should still have it though.
Yep, he will have it as he comes barely under power. Maggio Magic's our winner.
With Marty second, Keith
Very
third.
close.
Wow, what a great job by Maggio to get that win like that. Maggio, Keith is already in here.
So our top 3 should be Marty, Maggio first. Second is Marty. And who is third?
Keith was third.
Yep,
Keith.
Keith was third. So waiting for the top 3 to join. Who has Keith with a 30:37?
So Keith has fastest lap?
Yep.
Does that earn him anything? I kind of forgot.
Bragging rights.
I don't remember either. 30:37. Did you catch the last number on that turf or no?
For what?
For the fast lap.
I do. It was like 30. I think it was a 7 was at the end.
I know it was a 30:37. I just didn't catch the last one.
I did not either.
Okay. That's fine.
I have the. You can go back and look at it after.
Yeah, I'll go look at that later. As we now have our top 3 in the booth with us, as we will head to our fastest lap of Keith Ayers. Keith, how you doing, buddy?
Good. I will certainly more than take that fastest lap of the race. That goes in the record book, so I'm pleased with that.
Yep, fastest lap and a podium finish in your second race. Back-to-back
And
fastest
I
laps
didn't
at
even
tracks.
I didn't even plan on running the truck race tonight. I called him last minute as a reserve for Pug, and I wound up coming home third.
Well, hey man, I mean you did one heck of a job that race. Great job. What was it? Strategy call that got you up there? I mean, we saw that the truck had speed all night long. But what was the strategy call? You know.
There really wasn't no strategy call. I mean, I know I'm fast everywhere I go. I just try to stay out of trouble. I mean, I qualified in the top 5. I ran in the top 5 pretty much all night long. I just tried to stay out of trouble, and I pitted when I felt like I needed to, and I came home. I came out running third. I was running down Marty, but I just ran out of time. But I had a fast truck all night long. Those fatal trucks are fast. I can't thank Jade enough for giving me the opportunity that I have. And yeah, I'm more than happy with finishing third tonight.
Yeah, you definitely did one heck of a job, and congratulations on getting the podium.
Thank you much.
As we will move on to second place of Marty Party. You got a copy, bud?
I do.
Man, we saw you pull an interesting strategy pit early, 4 tires. We saw you get the lead there in stage 3 by about 4.5 seconds. What was going on with the truck?
You know what? My plan was actually to run pretty much full tank, and then take 2, but I was having kind of difficulty handling a little bit in the draft, and I found that I was like, I wanted to get kind of out of there and figured I might have a shot if I pit early and take 4 and then pit again and take 4. So took a chance and ended up with a good finish. And congrats to Maggio. It was a great call on taking no tires there at the end. So no, as I said, made a bit of a strategy call, but happy to come in second.
Yeah, it was definitely one heck of a strategy call, but we also saw that the D4C and even Night Racing Toyotas had a lot of speed tonight. Was it just something in the Toyota camp that y'all brought out this week, or was it just the way that the trucks ended up rolling here at Texas?
Yeah, we ran a little practice yesterday and got some information. Kind of went from there, but no, we were quick. There's 2 guys. We had a couple trucks leg out and didn't quite finish the race, but could have had some more points as a team. But no, we overall I think we're very happy that we got a fast truck at Texas, and now we're looking forward to the Busch later tonight and the Cup tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. Well, congratulations on second place. Go get you some rest and get ready for your next race up, bud.
Thank you very much, and thanks again for streaming and all that you guys do. So yeah, and congrats again to Maggio.
Yep. Marty Party finishing second as we move to our race winner, Maggio Magic in the 34, pulling off some bold strategy of no tires there at the end. Was that the plan going into the race, or was it just kind of one of those on-the-fly moves?
I was not sure of my plan coming into the race. The first stage being a fuel-saving race, or first fuel-saving stage, was pretty helpful actually because you could kind of see how far you could push the car. And I was able to just save just enough to finish that stage. And I saw where I ticked to 0 and when I started to sputter, and I actually never even sputtered in stage 1. So I kind of knew how far I needed to be down the track in order to be able to sputter across the line if it came down to that, which it ended up doing. But then in the third stage, Marty had the great call to pit early, and he was able to just yard the pack. The pack was so slow, like when we were all fighting each other, and when we came out, we were 4 seconds behind him. And we brought it down to, I think, 2 before he pit again. And I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to beat him just straight up. We're not catching him. So, and I thought he was going to take 2 tires on his last stop, not 4. So I was like, I have to take no tires if I want to try to beat him. So I just kind of sat behind KJ trying to save my stuff, save some fuel. And then I came out, and it turns out he had taken 4, so I was able to manage my tires a little bit more and try to save a tiny bit more fuel. And I think I crossed the line with 2% on my right rear, and I was sputtering out of 4. So it couldn't have been much closer than that.
Yeah, it was definitely a heck of a job, and you executed it flawlessly tonight to get another win for the newly found truck team of Magic Motorsports. We saw last week y'all performed pretty well at Daytona in the Busch Series. What was it like, bringing a brand new truck just built out of the shop down here and getting a win like this?
Yeah, man, I'm so happy to get my sponsors. It's a small sponsor. I'm happy to get them a win. I mean, they were able to just barely get enough money to put their names on the truck, and I figured I got to go and get a checkered flag with it, get them some more publicity. So happy to get a returning sponsor a win in my first truck race this season.
Yeah, definitely. Well, congratulations, bud. Go celebrate your win and get ready for your next race coming up here shortly.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maggio. As we are wrapping up here in Texas for the Truck Series, getting ready for the Busch pre-race coming shortly. Looking forward to having Jade Burr back up in the booth, kind of get his take on his truck race tonight as well. With that being said, congratulations to the top 3, and I will send it over to Hazard to take us out.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching the truck race. In 10 minutes' time, we will get going with the Busch Series. We'll have Jade Burr and Weston Grant returning up to the booth. And Keith, you better go win for your team, bud.
I'm going to try my best. I mean, I just pulled up 3rd in the truck, so I can only go 2 spots better in the car, so see how we can do.
Yep. So, with that being said, I would like to thank Turf Tech for the winner of the Daytona 500 for coming up here.
Yep.
And, of course, Weston Grant being a fantastic co-commentator. And, of course, Keith for making himself known as a champion here on stream. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you in 10 minutes' time. Keep going, World.